So this is how I go attempting a test. This is suggestive, means it's not mandatory, students. You form your own comfort area. I go in rounds. So round one, my round one is a very quick going through all the questions, all the 34 questions, one after the other. And I'm going to select only questions that are very familiar to me. Familiar is the key word here. Have I done a question like this earlier? In my practice, in my concept classes, anywhere, right? I should be knowing the solution, not just have an idea, do this. I should know the solution from start to end. I should know this is how it is done and this is how the answer will come. So you should be very familiar with it. Second, whatever needs to be done has to be done without any pencil work. You know, I would like to be very strict, do it hands-free. However, it's very uncomfortable, you know, without using a pencil in your fingers, without keeping a pencil. So maybe you're jotting down a number, it's okay. But if you're going to solve a lot of equations, if you're going to draw images and so on, then it's not. Just for jotting number and for your comfort, you can hold a pencil in your hand, but otherwise it should ideally be done without any pencil work. Okay. And it should take up only those topics which you consider as your strength. So if you're not very strong, let's say in permutation combination or number systems, you have not, you have not done it thoroughly, then don't pick up a question that you're not very sure of. As in, it should not be from a topic where you are afraid of. Okay. And what do you do? So what is your target? Students, 15 minutes is a very tight target. So maybe when you begin, you might begin with 20 minutes, but your idea should be whatever you're doing it, you should do it in 15 minutes. So by 15 minutes, I need to reach the 34th question. And I'm going to go question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, there's still 34 questions. While doing this, I'm going to make a note of all what I'm doing earlier. And I'll try to solve only these that pass through these conditions. Familiar, can be done without a lot of pencil work, just jotting down numbers maybe, topic of strength. And I'm going to search, my goal is around I will get 6 questions. 6 questions I should be getting in these 15 minutes. What is most important is, yes, the 6 questions is also important. 15 minutes is a sizable chunk of time. Yeah, you can't waste so much time. But along with these 6 questions, I would have also identified 15 questions for my second round. Okay, so, and I consider these 15 first quartile, first 1/4 of the time, 15 minutes to be very crucial. The moment my round 1 goes smoothly, I'm relaxed and I know I'll clear this section. Occasionally, I'll also fail, but then that's possible. Then I'll figure out what is wrong. What did I not do what I planned? Why did I get stuck up and so on? Okay, so identify another 15 questions, right? And these other 15 questions are the ones which I have a reasonable way of solving it. I have an idea how to solve it, but it's not very evident, or it's going to take a lot of pencil work. Okay, but then I'm comfortable with those questions. Why did I not do them in round 1? In round 1, my prime thing was move ahead, move fast. Oh, pick the low-hanging fruits. Think of it this way: pick the low-hanging, something on your way. If you see, oh, this is a very straight question, just solve it. Oh, this can be just done by plugging value, just solve it. That means, right? Without too much of work, right? And students, don't worry about missing anything. So the second sentence here is, don't be paranoid of missing out a question. You know, you don't hit a 6 on every loose ball. That might be because of my haste. I have to move fast. There might be a very easy question which I skipped. It's okay, no big deal. No one is snatching away the paper from you. You'll come back, you might see it, right? You are human, right? Don't become a know-all type. Everything has to be known, or every easy question has to be done. It doesn't work. It's not written in the margin, this is an easy question. Okay, so please don't worry too much about finding each and every easy question. The more particular you get, the more slow you will go. The more slow you will go, you'll ruin the process. Students, those who are not very experimentative enough, the first time you try this, you know what is going to happen. Round 1 itself will extend till half an hour, and then you say, oh God, neither did I do any questions, nor did I, the time is also over. So you'll get panicky. So you'll have to try these things out. So in round 1, my immediate goal is move fast. Don't worry. Don't take any tension. Just see where are the questions, which are the easy ones. Do a couple of them. You don't do 6, you do 4, 5. It's okay, right? But try to do them in less than 15 minutes. Round 2. The 15 earlier identified questions ideally should be 30 minutes or 35 minutes, 30, 35 minutes, depending upon how many you have identified. Sometimes you might identify 14, 15, sometimes you might identify 17, 18. So depending upon that, you might do 30, 35 minutes. And round 3, most of the time you're not going to reach round 3. By the time your round 2 will get over, or by the time you try out those 15, 16 questions, the time is going to be up. Okay. It's very rare that round 3 will come in. And the round 3 is going to be for the last 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, where I would just be looking at 3 questions. Last 10 minutes is very scary. You know, you jump from one question to another question. So I'll say last 10 minutes, let me just keep 3 questions as my target. Okay, and if I have 15 minutes, let me keep 4 questions as my target, and I'll always consider round 3 as a bonus. You know, if I can get it. Okay, while attempting a question, so now forget a round or so on. You're inside a question, you're attempting a particular question. If it does not proceed as you thought, when you started a question, you should have an idea. Okay, this is this topic, this is this type of question, doing this would lead to me a solution. Okay, if it doesn't go ahead as you planned, for example, on detailed reading, you realize, oh, there is something very mischievous in this question, which you're not able to understand very carefully. Or you started solving and then you say, hey, why can't I factorize this? What is happening in this? It should be factorizable, right? Something like this. Oh, and this geometry question, I thought angle bisector, if I would have got it, but this doesn't seem to go anywhere. You're not able to figure out what's happening. Okay. Or you realize that you're sitting and forget the screen and you're just in your notebook, you're writing a lot of things. You realize suddenly it hits you, oh my God, look at how much of a work I'm doing here. Right? Any of this thing, if it happens, you start feeling underconfident. Oh, am I going to get it or not getting? Or the thought comes to your mind, hey, I spent so much time, I should get the question in another 20, 30 seconds. It's already so much time. If you have got these thoughts, students, immediately leave the question. Immediately leave the question. I've spent so much time, another 20 seconds I should try. That 20 seconds will also go down the drain. At least experience tells you that. And that is why we say when you take mocks, it should be a very lively matter. You should be able to, you know, realize everything what you did which led to a good result. What is it that you did which worsened the situation, right? So be very, very alert, right? That's it. So we'll start with our questions. Students. And so there's nothing in the chat box to read. Analysis, yes, we'll do, but now first, students, first you will now have to be spectators for the next 1 hour. Let me open the test that I just. Okay. So this is mock 1 of batch 2018, career launcher mock 1 2018. Srishti has been kind enough to send me this. So I'm going ahead to the. Let me share it first. Okay, I also need to see how does it look like in shares. That is it. Wait, students, wait. Did I share it? Students, I'll just join in from another computer as a student to see how you can visually see it. Yeah. Joining just a minute, that's it. And okay. Great. So at least on my screen it looks perfect. What happened? Where did it go? Right. Okay. A quick confirmation, students, from your end. You know, if you can open the participant window this time, participant, you know, you have all the nice little icons below. You can click yes, no, go fast, go slow. Or in the chat box, if everyone can view it well enough, just give me a, after this, let's start pretty clear that too. Great. So CAT aspirant can see it well enough. Others also, if shit's always there, everyone. Okay, good. So most of you can see it. If you want it any bigger, I don't think I can make it any bigger. Okay. So I'm just scrolling down to a section. Our section is far below the. Our section is quant. Quant is from question number 60. from question number 67 onwards. Okay. Timer. Let me adjust. Okay, students, yeah. So I'm closing the chat box. I'll not be commenting. I might be making a mistake sometimes. You must be faster than me. Just chill out. It's not a competition between us. Just observe. It's just a matter of 60 minutes, not even 60 minutes. I'll just do about 45, 50 minutes. Okay. So here I start the time. Section 3. On the opening day, sold cake at 20%, 10%. It's a percentage question. It's long, so I'll just say I'm writing it in my pad. 67, I'll come back to it. Why? Because it's percentage. Okay, more, less, gain, I should be able to do it. 68. A real valued function is defined as this f of 0. Find f of 402. 0 is 0. So if I put 0, I put x as 0 and y. Okay, I just need to put values here right now, right? So this is definitely a doable one question. 68, I mark it. If I can immediately get a solution, I'll try. Wait, I put y as 0, f of 0 is 0, f of 0 is 0, f of x is equal to x. Okay, students, this is how I said low hanging fruit. Now I have to explain, so please understand with me also. I probably have marked the question, I would have gone back. Okay, I have to explain, so I'm telling what I did. I put y as 0, so the left hand side became f of x. The right hand side is f of 0, which is 0. Oh, it becomes again an f of 0, which is again 0. So it just says f of x is equal to x. So f of 402 is 402. I don't think so I can mark over here. Can I? No. So I'm writing my answer, 68, choice 3. Okay, 2 boys, 3 girls complete a task in 8 days, 11 boys, 9 in 2 days, the daily wages of this. Work question, very, very doable, familiarity very high. Next choice, can I do it orally? Let's see. 2 boys, 8 days. First task, 8 days. Second task, 2 days. If second task needed to be, or the first task needed to be done in 2 days. Oh, now I'm taking the time. I'm taking the time. So 69 marked for second round. First round charge, it is only reach the 100 question before. How fast can you reach it? One person can complete a task in 2,601 days. On his first day, he works alone. He's joined by 2 more. Similarly, every consecutive 2 days, 2 more people join him. A series is going to be formed. Okay, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. Very nice. 1, 3, 5, 7. Odd numbers, right? Odd numbers. The sum of it is n square. Let me read it again. One person completes a task. First day, second day, it will become 3. Each having same. Similar, each consecutive days, 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. So the sum of 1, 3, 5, 7 should become 2,601. Sum of n odd numbers is n square. 2,601 is a square of what number? Hands-free, students. I hope you can even see the video. Yes. 20,050 square, 51 square. 51 square is 2,601. Sum of 51 odd numbers. Oh, so it has gone to the 51st day. Find the number of days in which the work will get complete. 51st day. Am I right? Yes. So 70, my answer is 51 days. 2 I have done, that is quite a lot. Okay. I should be a little, so I'm telling myself I should speed up, not do so much questions. Find the maximum value of this. 5 to a negative index. Okay, negative index. So this will become 1 over something. Okay, I'm being very choosy, so I marked it for round 3 going ahead. 72. Log AB to base A is K. Oh, this is a familiar question. Now let me just take a value over here. Let me just take a value over here, right? So pay attention. A is 2 and B is 4. A is 2, B is 4. 2 4s are 8. Log 8 to base 2 is 3. K value is 3. The second expression. Log of 8 to the base 4. Log of 8 to the base 4. 8 to the base 4. 2 cube, 2 square. 3 by 2. Which option becomes 3 by 2? The value of k is 3. Not the first. Second, no. Fourth option, k is 3. So 72, I'm marking 4 and I'm going ahead. Okay, 3 questions I've already done. Okay, I'm a bit going fast now. Regular polygon, number of diagonals equal to 9 is inscribed in blah 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 73 inscription. I know diagonals is any to n minus 3 by 2, so seems doable. I marked it. 74, a function is defined as mod plus mod. Then the shortest distance of the point 1, 1 from f of x. Oh, this is a graph. Oh, this is a graph. And it's saying distance from a point, 74, marked. Okay, but not doing now. I thought I was going to do it immediately. Anyways, a large cube is divided into 7 smaller cubes. Students, in the case there is some thing that is you are not able to follow it, or there's some big thing you want to interrupt me. How will you interrupt me? That's the point. I guess it's going fine. I'll ask you in between and check. Okay. Large cube divided into 7 smaller cubes with what? By what percentage is the sum of longest diagonal greater than? Okay, I'm still marking it for these students, right? Okay, find the length of the common chord of 2 circles whose radii are 136, 255, their centers are 289 apart. First thought first. Oh, this might be a right angle triangle. Okay, 289 is 17 square. Okay, 255. Can I do it by 17? 17 ones are 17, 15. Okay, 17 eights are 80 and 56. This is a triplet. The triplet is 8, 15, 17. 8, 15, 17 is multiplied 17 times. And in 8, 15, 17, I'm jotting down 8 into 15 is equal to 17 into something. 8 into 15 is the 17 into something. Okay, and here it is multiplied with 17, all of them, 17. So the two 17s cancel out. 8 into 15 is 180 and 45. 120 is half the chord. 240 is the answer here. 76, 240. It's a type in the question. Okay, length of the common chord. A man invests in his time in order to pay for school. The school fees is this much. At what age will his son go if the return is 20% compounded? 5,000, 20% compounded. It is 5,000 has almost doubled. You know, doubling happens after R over 7.2 something. So I'll come back to this because it's a little calculation, but actually it shouldn't be. But still, I'll come back. Yeah, I'm a little slow. Alisha can do a project in 40. Vastu can complete in 200 by 7. In how many days will 90% be done if both work together? Another very low hanging fruit. Both done together. I don't want to think. I'm already tired, so I'm jotting down. Okay. Alisha 40, Vastu 200 by 7, A into B over A plus B. 280, 480 by 7, 40, 12, 200 by 12 may they do the full work. They have to do only 90% of the work. 9 by 10. 3 3s are 3 4s are 4 5s are 20, 5 3s are 15 days. 78, 3 is the answer. I've already done 5 questions. Again, I'm pretty slow in that way. Okay. You know why I'm repeating this always? Because this is how most of the students are going to do. Okay. And so I'm looking at my time for the first time. I see it is 9 minutes 57 seconds. So that has told me I am slow. 67 to 79 questions. Only 12 questions I've seen. So let's be reckless here after. Okay. Option, just plug in the options is 79. I will surely do 79 after I come back. Ratio of girls and boys is 3:1. 50%, 70% above, percentage over below. A ratio question. I will do it. 81. For how many? Can I factorize this? Yes, I can factorize it. Was it is x minus 8 and x plus 1. X minus 8, x plus 1. Am I right? Yes. So less than equal to 0. Between minus 1 and 8. Minus 1 and 8. Between them, including the end points. You know, these are places where it goes wrong. Question is asking positive integer even. Positive even values. So what are the positive and even values? 0 is not positive. 2, 4, 6, 8. 4 values. 81, 4. Done 6 questions, students. 11 minutes. Okay. So a little fast. 82 next. ABC positive ratio. Which of the following is a possible value? These possible values are scary. Hey, but then this should be a multiple question. You know, K. I can just take K. Oh, let me finish it off here itself. Okay. A, B, C. I'm combining the ratios. I'm combining the ratios. 2:3, 2:1. 4:6 is to 3. 4, 6, 3. Okay, what is A plus 2B plus 3C? 4 and 12 and 9. Or 12 and 9, 21 and 4, 25. It should be a multiple of 25, which is only multiple of 25, 2. 82, answer 2. Okay. Ron Brand, picnic, divide chocolates equally, pays money. Familiarity, students. If you remember this question, it will come. So I'm just tucking it for the minute. There's too many that I've calculated. 84. In how many ways can 10 identical balls be distributed? Not from my area of strength. Don't do it. It might be very easy, student. Doesn't worry. Okay. A dishonest shopkeeper claims to be selling wheat at 90% of its CP. He's making a profit of 20% by using faulty weight. Because my strength is multiplying factor, I'm going ahead and doing it. Okay. Selling price rate 90%. The multiplying factor 9 by 10. Faulty weight, multiplying factor, I don't know. How many grams of wheat is he selling instead of a kg? Or reading is kg, 1, actual, I do not know. Okay, it will be 1 over actual. And what does happens? 5 by 4. So 1 by A is 50 by 10 to the 50, 36. So A is 36 by 50, which is going to be 36 2s are 72, 720, 85, answer is 2, 720. 86, what is the value of this? Let's come back to this. Everything looks very doable in this question. 86, in an equilateral triangle, find minimum time taken to travel the shortest distance from A to opposite side. Oh, that is nothing but the height. Okay, and in an equilateral triangle, root 3 by 2 times side. 20 into root 3 by 2, 10 into 3, 30. Oh, 30 is that height. What is the minimum time taken? Oh, units are all okay. From vertex A to 30 is the height, speed is 5, so it takes 6 seconds. 87, 6 seconds. A person reaches home 12 minutes late than his usual time. If he reaches 16, all. In fact, now that I'm started wondering, is this very easy question? I'm not writing it because it's almost 14 minutes are up. Yeah, I need to reach 100. 3 balls are picked up. What is the probability? Different colors. Familiar, 89 familiar. How many 3-digit numbers when divided by this leaves remainder? So is there a pattern in the remainders? 1, 2, 4, or 2? Okay. Chalo chuck it. 89. Take a 99 mark. And some 1 or 2 you should just leave for the heck of it. Leave it. Circumradius, inradius, I'm not looking at it. Alpha, beta are roots of this equation. Product. Alpha, I know. Which of the following is a value of discriminant? I should be able to do it. I know alpha, I can find beta. If I know beta alpha, I know B by A, C by A, something I should get it. But I don't know. Let's see when I come back. 93. In what proportion can 3 containing this be mixed so that concentration is 60? Take the options and do it. When there are 3 of them, there are infinite proportions. So take the options, and there are a couple of options which say, so 93 is a calculation one. I'll come down to it. 93, 94. Sum of second and third term is equal to this. I need a pencil, just 94, but I should be able to write the equation here. 94. 95. There are 15 students in a class. Average scored by 12. What is the sum of marks if addition of mark of each subsequent students? I could not understand it very well. Number of positive integral solutions to this. Look at options. There are only 0, 1, 2, 3. But then these are things which trouble. You know, these are things which come on the net most. How do I solve this? How do I solve this? It is about familiarity with numbers. If you know the numbers, if you know cubes very fast, you can do it. If you don't know, chuck it. 97. They start moving towards each other. This. And when Ipshit and others ask these questions, I'm saying these are the questions which I have not been touched with a barge code in an exam today. You might worry your head off. Teach me going this, going that, going this. I'll not even read this question. I have a time speed distance question earlier. You know, going fast, going slow. I'll do that. 98. What is the sum of this number up to 2 decimal places? Chuck it. 99. Alloy, gold, silver in this. An alloy of gold, silver. Okay, slow down, stop. 100. How many numbers are there between which are multiples of 3 but not 12? Hang on. Done. Over. Pause. 16 minutes, 38 seconds. 16 minutes, 38 seconds. And you know what? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 questions I have marked. What happened to my pen? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 questions have been marked for round 2. 9 and 18. Students, before I say, you know, your first 15 minutes. Okay, I'm just checking the chat box now. There is some message. Rohit Kumar, the paper looks very basic always. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 and 9 are 27 questions. But then that is what I'm saying. You know what? Try your best. You know? So give me those papers, whichever. And I'm seriously telling, these are not question papers that I choose. Honestly, Shrishti sent me 15 question papers of CA. I just took one and I started it. You want me to take up another one? It's just about 15-20 minutes. Every paper for me, the first 15 minutes is the one which tells me what has to be done. And this is why, listen, let's understand this road. Yeah? Time is running. I have not stopped it. Do not worry about time. You know, we always tell, sometimes we don't have a fixated mindset that you have to do these many attempts and you have to, this many marks will get me this many percentile. It's all relative. It depends upon how easy, difficult the paper is. You know, this paper you might say is easy, but then for an easy paper, you need to solve even more questions. In a decent cap level question, a 17, 18 attempts, or let's say a good 17, 18, one or two should be wrong, not more than that. Okay, 17, 18 will land you in 95 percentile very easy. In a paper like this, probably won't. So probably now I have 27 questions in my hand. And let's see how those 27 questions, how fast we do it. Okay, so let's go ahead. Don't give me which SimCat or so on. Unnecessarily, I'll have a look at it or so on. I won't. So when you get the paper, even if there are answers to it, I'll just ignore the answer part. You just have to trust me when I do this process, and we'll do that at that time. Yeah, so I'm jumping into the round 2. Okay, it's 1940. So about 3 minutes we have spent here. I'm jumping into the questions. 18 questions. Okay, I'll go reverse on me. I'll go reverse rather than scrolling it. So here, I'll again tell you how we make papers difficult. I'll tell you in a moment. Yeah, so here, where do I keep the mouse? Okay, the mouse was eating up my working space on the plate. Okay, so here, 100. How many multiples between 200 to 500 are multiples of 3? 3 into 66 is 198. Oh, the difference is exactly 300. No, I'll just do my way. I'll not do 3 into 68 up to. Now here I'm a little slow. There are students here who are very fast, okay, who can do this very, very fast as such, right? But I'll be a little slow. 3 into 3, 1s are 3, 20, 3 6 are 18, another 20, 3 6 are 80. That is 498 is a multiple. 166 to 68 to 166. So subtract the 68, 100 minus 2, 90. I am getting 99 multiples of 3. Right? First one will 66, no 67. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Yeah. So look, I make errors there. So first I was getting 99 seemed somewhat unusual. So I checked, I made a mistake. 3 into 66 is 198, 3 into 67. It will start from 3 into 67. We'll go right up till 3 into 166. 166 minus 100. How many multiples of 12? 12. What can I do? 12. 1 is 12. Leftover is 80. 12 6 are 72. So 12 into 17. I will start from 12 into 17. I'll confirm that once again. 120 and 84. 204. And it will go on right up till 12 4s are 48 and 20. 41 will be acceptable. 480, 492 is acceptable. So 17 to 41, that's 41 minus 16. 31, 31 minus 6, 25. Okay, 25 of them are this, so 75 is the answer. I need not have been so particular because the choices are very, very far apart. So that is what differentiates between a 100% Tyler and a 99.45, 99.67. The 100% Tylers are so quick they should even realize, oh, hardly any options are close. Yeah, so they could have been more reckless with the calculation. Okay, an alloy of 90 have I marked? No, after 100 I have marked 94. Now I'm not going to look at other questions. Rohit, you might say that the test is easy, but look at 98 is in front of you. I'm pretty sure, students, that 98 you would have tried. I would have not even thought about it. You come to me and say it was very easy, great. It was easy, excellent. That's my direct response. For me at the moment, it did not. This 97, it's a long question. This that I haven't read it. I don't want to read it. Okay, positive integral solution 96. I bet you know, get into all these questions and you're going to struggle. And anytime when the question is how many are there, how many do I try? Oh, there, I might have found one of them, but how do I know there's not a second one? How do I know if I found two, but there's not a third one? So no ways that I'm going to do that, right? So average, you know this. Why I did not do this? I couldn't understand addition of every subsequent student's increases. Chuck it. I'm not interested. I know my answers. 94. Sum of second and third term of an AP. Second term is A plus B. Third term is A plus 2D. Sum of it is 2A plus B and 2D. 3D is 16th term. A plus 15D. So A is equal to 12D. A is equal to 12D. Find the ratio of 7. You also try doing it. Don't just observe it. Yeah, obviously I'll be controlling the flow, but then you'll get a hang of it. 7th term is A plus 6D. 12D and 6D, 18D. 9th term, A plus 8D. A is 12D. 12 and 8, 20D. The ratio is 9 is to 10. Third, 94th, third. 2 down, 93 I have marked. In what proportion can these be mixed? So I'm going to try out option number 1. 40 into 1, or 40 into 3, 120. 72 into 15, oh, that's a large one. 72 into 10, 720. 72 into 5, 360. Okay, 90 into 4, 360. So I'm adding all of them up. 6, 6, 12 and 4, 16. 7, 8, 9, 9 and 6, 15. 15, 60 divided by the sum of these. What is that? 19 and 3, 22. Is it divisible by 11? Yes, 11 2s are 11. No, it's not 11. No, it's not 11. 15 and 4, 19. 19 and 3, 22. क्या एरर कर दिया क्या फिर कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा 40 into 3 120 72 into 10 720 72 into 5 360 90 into 4 360 720 720 14 40 15 40 15 60 when I divided by sum of weights 15 and 3 18 22 11 ones are 11 it's not there first is not there so I'll check third 40 into 3 120 72 into 10, 720, 90 into 2, 180. 8, 9, 10, 1020. What's the sum of weights? 15. Neither this nor that. I'm doing the third one. 40 into 3, 120, 70, 720. 15 3 3 3 7 okay neither 1 and 3 neither so I'll check 2 now what is that that's a bad thing to happen 40 into 6 to 40 72 43 60 92 180 6 7 80 by 30 no 2 works so the answer for 93 is 2 nice so have a smile at yourself how the question paper guy fooled you by giving both 1 and 3 and we tried out 1 and 3 okay my next question is 92 okay now hereafter it's not nothing much 92 I'm keeping it away for round 3 because the options are scaring me and I wasted a lot of time in the previous one what this I did not read na right angle triangle circumradius in radius right angle triangle cannot I know the half the hypotenuse I know the full hypotenuse it's asking area is equal to r into s I can't figure out chuck it don't be greedy don't do anything after 89 I mark how many 3 digit numbers this I left out 89 now don't change okay 3 balls are to be picked from a bag 6 5 4 what's the probability all 3 are of different color when nothing is mentioned it's always a simultaneous drop okay so different color it should be black white red they can be done in 6 into 5 into 4 ways and the total can be done in 6 and 5 11 and 4 15 c3 15 c3 is 15 14 13 divided by 6 that 6 will come up so 5 3 3 2 2 7 I'm just doing this to tell you the calculation bit I'm doing 24 by 91 is the answer 89 4th okay 89th also done let me just keep a mark what I've done what I've not done I've done 92 I've left just 89 done 88 I've marked a person reaches office 12 minutes late than his usual time at 20 he reaches 16 minutes late if a person reaches office 12 minutes late than his usual time if he drives at 20 if he reaches 16 minutes late than his usual time, find the speed in kilometers per hour. Tricky question. This is the part that I said. Remember, when I read this, I found this to be very easy. Now, when I read it, I see there's some mischievous element there. Okay, so that's the data insufficient also that. So let's see. Okay, speed is that 20 into t plus 12. T is usual. T plus 12 is equal to 16 into how much? 20 and if he reaches 16 minutes late, okay, I'll have to pen it down. 20 into t plus 12 is equal to how much into t plus 16? Can I get a unique answer, or will that answer depend on these? And late, usually late, being late is also proportional. Do I know the ratio of time? No, ratio of time I do not know. Okay, cannot be determined. I'm going ahead. I saw that equation. I marked it. Cannot be determined. Anything more, it's a waste of time. Okay, 88 also I marked. 86 is the next. 87 I've already done. 86. Okay, so okay, all of them are powers the same. Base and these are all the same powers. So I'm just going to write it in powers itself. First one is going to become 1/4 will come ahead of the log. Base is 4th root of 4, 4 raised to 1 by 4. That 1 by 4 will become, 4 times. 1 divided by 1 by 4. 4 times. 64 is 4 cubed. So 4 into 3, 12. The first term is 12. 5 raised to 1 by 5. 1 by 5. 5 will come ahead of the log. 625 is 5 raised to 4. 5, 25, 5 raised to 4. 4 and 5, 20. Second term is 20. Third term, 4 threes are 12. 12, 12, 24 and 20. 44 is the answer here. 86, 1, 44. 86. What next? 84. 84 has to be done. Oh, 85 I have done. 84. In how many ways can 10 identical balls be distributed to 5 kids? Such that all of them get at least 1. And no one receives more than 4 balls. This more than 4 ball is troubling me. More than 4 balls. Okay, more than. Okay, I'm not going to attempt this question. Okay, why? I'm telling you, yeah, there's a lot. 18 questions is a lot. 27 questions is a good attempt. I would just be particular, right? So let's go ahead. 84 also I did not do. So 2 questions I have not done. 80. Picnic. Okay, this I left. I can probably do it, but if you haven't read about this, leave it. 83. I'll mark it for round 3. 83. Next, what do I have to do? I have to do 80. Positive integers I have done. 81 I have done. 80. The ratio of number of girls and boys in a class is 3:1. 50% of the girls, 75% of the boys are 5 feet or above. Okay, so 50 is half, 75 is 3/4. So let me take hundreds, 300 and 100. Okay, I'm taking 300 and 100. 50% of girls, 150 girls are above 5 foot. 3/4 of the boys are 5 feet or above. 75 of the boys are above. Percentage who are below 5 feet. So 150 girls and 25. 175 out of 400. 175 out of 400. That is in 43.75. 4. If the answer is 4. Okay. 79 is marked. Find the real value of x. Okay. Is the right hand side a multiple of 3? 9, 9. No, neither of the right hand side is a multiple of. Okay, shall I just put x is equal to? Is it a multiple of 8? Yes. So the common will come. These both need to be same actually. So 2x plus 4 should be 3x plus 1. So x should be 3. I'm trying out x is equal to 3. I use something, students, in my mind. You know, I said 5 into the first bracket is a multiple of 5. 3 into the, okay, check it. Just try values. Plus 3. 3 will make this 4 raised to 5. And the second bracket will become 2 raised to 10. 4 raised to 5 and 2 raised to 10 are same. 2 raised to 10 is 1024. Okay, so 1024 into 8. 8 4s are 32. 3, 69, yes. So 79, 2. 79, choice 2, x value is 3, choice 2, 79 done. Then 77, 78 we have done, is it? 77, a man invests 5,000 in order to pay for his school in the future. The school fees is this. At what age will his son be able to go if the rate is son's birth? Okay, son's birth, 20% compounded annually. If it is 20% annual compounded, surely before 5 years. Strength 20, double, na? Yeah, double. So it should be 20%. I hope you got it. At simple interest rate, 20% in 5 years would become double. So 5,000 would become 10,000 in 5 years. So at compound rate, it should be less than 5 years. So let me just try 4 years. What is 4 years going to be? 20% is 1.2 square is 1.44. 1.44 square. I am pretty sure it will be 4 years. Should I take a guess? Better and go ahead. Okay, chalo, let me do it. 5,000 into 655, 655, 655, 655. 5 will cancel with 1,000, 5 will cancel with 200, 5 will cancel with 40, 5 will cancel it with an 8. 6 raised to 4 is 36 square. 36 square. You know, if you are 36 square, you should be prepared. Yeah, if you are very high and you're targeting very high, you should know 36 square. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm showing a pretty bad face on me, but then one should be knowing 36 square. Yeah? It's going to be something like 1296. Let me confirm it. 14 square, 140, 196. 14, 13, 1296. 1296 into 8. 8, 6 are 48. 72, 76, 16. Yes, students, 4 years, needless waste of time. Okay, so 77 is also done, but I don't have a lot of work to do actually. So what it is, my timer is also. Where did the timer go? Yeah, it's 39 minutes, 39 minutes, 20 seconds. Cool. 77. What next? 75. 75. A large cube. I do this. A large cube is divided into 7 smaller cubes with their volumes in this ratio. By what percent is the sum of the longest diagonals of all the smaller cubes greater than the longest diagonal of correct cube? Okay, I'll do it. All these are cube numbers, friends, right? So it's a cube. So remember the diagonal, the longest diagonal of a cube is root 3 times side. Root 3 times side. So the first one is 6. The second cube is 5. The sides third is 4, 4, 3, 2, 2. So I'm adding all of them. 6 and 5, 11, 11, 4, 15, 19, 22, 24, 24 and 2, 26 root 3. 26 root 3 is the sum of longest diagonal of all of these. Now for the original, I just need to add these numbers. So let's add those numbers. Okay, 6, 11, 15, 19, 26, 34, 34, 42. 4, 5, 7, 7, 6, 13, 19, 20, 21, 2, 2, 4, 5. 512 is the sum of these. So 512 is an 8 cube. So the longest diagonal will be 8 root 3. I'm taking the ratio 26 root 3 by 8 root 3 is 13 by 4. Root 3 cancels out. 13 by 4. 13 by 4 is 4 3s are 12. 3.25, so the percentage more. By what percentage is the sum greater? It will be 225%, first one option. 75, first option. Okay, 75 also done. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. So let's be a little fast. Let's see if we can do it in 45 minutes. 74. 74, this function. Okay, how do I do this now? Do I show it on the board? Okay, 74, 74. Leave it for the minute. Leave it for the minute. 74 chhod diya. 73. A polygon with number of diagonals equal to 9. Okay, which polygon will have 9 diagonals? N into n minus 3 should be 18. The product should be 18, and what 18 can be factorized as 3 into 6. 6. Hexagon would have 9 diagonals. So that regular polygon is a hexagon. Hexagon is inscribed inside a circle, which in turn is inscribed in a square. So area is this. Find ratio of circumference of the polygon, circle, and square. So let's start with the square. Square side is 10. So the circumference, so ratio of circumference of the polygon, circle, and the square. It should be the perimeter actually. Okay, perimeter of square is 40. Diameter of the circle is 10. Radius is 5. So the circumference is 10 pi. Okay, so the ratio of square and circle and square should be pi is to 4. Circle pi is to 4. That is the second and third option. Pi is to 4. Second and third option are pi is to 4. So I need the hexagon. So let's go to the hexagon. The hexagon is inside the circle. The diameter of the circle is 10. 10 is going to be 2a. 2a is the longer diagonal of the hexagon, students. So 10 is 2a, so side is 5. 5, 6 are 30. 30 is the perimeter of the hexagon. So the ratio is 3 is to pi is to 4. Option choice 2. So 73rd option choice 2. Okay, 73rd also done, 71. I hope you have got the idea. Yeah, 71 maximum value, weight 69 we marked at 71 we chose. Yeah, 69. Yeah, so where are we? Let's write this. 2 boys and 3 girls can do it in 8 days. I don't want 8 days. I want 4 days. Okay, here I want to tell a message also. I spent maybe 30-40 seconds on this question in the first reading. It's not that things evaporate. I know first team does it in 8 days, second team does it in 2 days. So my thought is still with me, okay, that they need to do it. So I'm saying when I take it, pay attention, students. When I take four teams of the first type, 4 teams, the time taken will be 2. So 4 2s are 8 boys and 4 3s are 12 girls. 8 boys and 12 girls is equivalent to 11 boys and 9 girls. So that means 3 girls is equivalent to 3 boys. Oh, 1 girl is equivalent to 1 boy. If 1 girl is equivalent to 1 boy, they have to be paid same. Okay, so that's 435. 69. Question number 69, third choice. I've written it in such a messy way. I hope I don't miss out something that I marked. 68. 68 I did it. Okay. And yeah, the 67 question. So 46 minutes, right? So this is how your round should work. I know I've left a few questions in between, but I think so you would have got an idea. Yeah, I think you would have got an idea of what I'm doing. So should we leave it here or do the other ones? This question is putting me off because it's a long one. Yeah, 67. So if you still force me to do something more, I would just go back to 71 because I think that 71 you should think about this. The maximum value, okay, 5 raised to 8. Okay, pay attention. Look at this, how I'm thinking in theory. You might be faster than me, but still. I hope the screen. Students, the graph of a constant a raised to x. The graph of an a raised to x is this way. For 0, it is 1. Okay, so now x could be positive or negative. Positive or negative, anything. So what I'm saying is the graph of this is an increasing function. Increasing function. Okay, so the question is asking me find the maximum value of 5 raised to something. 5 raised to something will be maximum value will be when the index is maximum. 5 raised to something. As I go rightwards, the value will keep going up, right? So I want the index to be maximum. That handwriting is very poor. So let's go back to the paper. Where is the paper? Yeah. So I want the maximum value of the index. Okay. And the maximum value of the index. Why am I not getting this very comfortably? Yeah, the index is minus 2x square plus 8x minus 6. Okay, the index is a quadratic function which I've just changed it to a minus 2x squared. So I want the maximum value of this. Okay, and the maximum value happens when x is equal to minus b over 2 times a. So x is equal to 2. Plug this x is equal to 2 into the equation. The maximum value is 2 square 4. 4 into minus 2 is a minus 8. 8 2s are 16 minus 6. 8 and 14, so this is equal to 2. So the maximum value of the index is 2. Okay, and if the maximum value of the index is 2, the maximum value is pi square is 25. So 71 is 25. It's a type in the question. 71 I did. I want to do 74 also for you guys once. Okay. This also tells you how much of a pencil work is needed type. Yeah? Think more, it will be more comfortable. So you're 74. I'm just copying the function in curve first and then I'll come to the board. Mod of x minus 1 plus mod of x plus 1. Oh, this is an easy question. This is an easy question. The graph of this function, is going to be at x is equal to plus 1. At x is equal to plus 1, this will be 2. At x is equal to minus 1, this becomes 0. Minus 1, and it will be 2. So the graph is going to be this. Someone said something like this, a boat function or so on when we had done it, right? A boat function, something of this sort, right? Now the question is asking, I'll go back to the question. First, let me talk about that point. That point 1, 1 is here, 1, 1. This point is 1, 1. And the question is asking us, shortest distance of the point 1, 1 from the graph. And obviously the shortest distance, if you have a little imagination or if you can see the small screen, the shortest distance will be 1. So 74, choice 1. And one more, 83. I said I'll come back to 83 somewhere. So where is 83? What is it? Yeah, the Rob, Brand, John. Now, again, students, how fast we did, I did this is about familiarity. Why I know this one architecture? Because I know I've done this earlier, right? So Rob, Brand, John plan to go for a picnic. He brings 12 chocolates. Brand brings 320. John brings 20. They divide all the chocolate equally amongst the three. So 20 and 12 is 32. 32 chocolates divided amongst all three. So one is 12, one gets 0, one gets 20. So where will be 32 divided equally? 10 2/3. Okay, 10 2/3. Each one gets 10 2/3. And Brand pays all his money. So can I say 10 2/3 of a chocolate costs me rupees 320? Okay, should I, if the screen is needed, here is the screen. This is what they have, this is what they eat. So the middle guy, he got nothing, he ate away so much chocolate, so he paid 320. Now, how much did this guy contribute? This guy contributed only 11, 1/3. This guy, he ate away his share. 10 2/3 he ate away. How much did he pay to the other guy? How many chocolates did he give to the other guy? He gave only 1/3 of a chocolate. So 1/3 of a chocolate corresponds to how much? Let's make it into mixed improper fractions. 32 by 3 is 320 rupees. 3 ones are 3 and 1 4. 4 by 3 is how much? It is 1/8. 1/8. 8 4s are. Yes. So 40 rupees will be the first guy's share. And if 40 is the first guy's share, the rest of it will be the other guy's share. So this option is how much should Bob, let me clear, Rob and John receive. Rob should receive 40, that is option choice 3. 83 third. Okay, I'm stopping here, students. Where am I? Stopwatch. 54 minutes, that's quite a bit. Okay, so we have to check our answer key. I hope she sent me the answer key. Okay, so that's it, students. 54 minutes you would have seen this. How does it fare with? You guys are not sporting enough. All of you started complaining this is an easy test, easy test, easy test. Not done very well. How come every test when you go back home seems to be an easy test and when you start doing it, it turns out to be tough? CAT QA, the reason of doing this, Shekhar, is the reason of doing a test paper which we haven't taken. You asked me CAT 2018 morning slot. I will tell you verbatim every question and every answer because it's been done over and over again so many times. It's done over and over again so many times. Students, listen, you all missed the point, I guess. Are you all saying that if an easy paper comes, all of you are bound to do 27, 28 questions in the paper? Is that what you guys are wanting to tell? I don't think so. That's what it is. So student, hope you all get the idea. You all have been taking tests, mock tests, right? You all know the feel of mock tests and the common complaints that everyone have. Once you go back, everything seems simple and so on. I'm just trying to address those issues that we have. Okay. Okay. So I'll take up another test, not an issue. Yeah. Okay. So first, let's check this. First, let's check it. You should always check the idea first. Yeah. And I also want you to see the comfort level and the accuracy and the ease with which one can do a section. You know how that 1 hour is not something which just vanishes into thin air. You should start feeling how the time is elongated, so much of time, so comfortable. You can go to one question, second question, I'll come back later and do it comfortably. Those thoughts. Anyways, I want answer give it. Next time one of you are going to put across a paper, PDF or whatever it is. Next time one of you will put across one is the answer. Okay, I don't think so. That is the answer. Very funny. We don't have an answer key. Yeah, she said if you want the answer key, I'll send it for you. Okay, you have got an idea, students. Yeah, so let's not panic over that. Okay. So anyone has a test paper now, or should I take up another test paper? Just 15-20 seconds to show you the toughness. Anyone quick? I have marked 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I have all of these. So, as an means, are you suggesting I use your thing? Go ahead. You'll have to just give me your credentials, and I'll use a sectional, whichever you say. So, whoever wants to quickly contribute something, friends, always time will go away. Yeah. So, quickly ping me your credentials. Whoever wants to do it, let's not, just discuss me, you, this, and I'll take that up and we can solve. Yeah. You want to upload it, as in, do you want to? Students, I have added some functionality in our this meeting. If you go to the chat box, you can send a file also. If you have a file, if you want to send a file, you can send a file through the chat box. Okay, that's where you have the address to where you write the message. There's a file. It's a live good enough, so but you have to give me your credentials, no then. तुमने public privately दिया है. Rohit Kumar, where do I go and what? Okay, so students, I've got one ID. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, IMS India. IMS India. Okay, I've got the this ID and this. So just let me log in first and then where is student zone? Login. Okay, I have logged in. Okay, yeah, wait, I'm a little slow here. So now I am, thanks to Rohit, we are in Rohit's IMS login. So Rohit, can you just, you can see an application builder. Is the shared screen, is that the right place? Test builder application, my prep zone, yeah, cat builder, sectional builder, cat builder, test builder, test skill builder. Rohit, you around? So test skill builder, test skill builder, section tests, QA section tests. Good. So what do we do? Another 50 minutes. Oh my God. Yes. Just go the visible. Okay. I scrolled it up. But what do we do? Don't worry. I don't think so people are seen it. Something that you've taken or the next one? Next. Okay. So student, now it's a launch one, so it's a real time. Now I have no idea over this. So let's see. But then I hope this screen size improves a bit. This is a section test of QA 24, 60 minutes. We'll have 4 options, MCQ. Okay. Oh, the size is big. I've just started the test. Don't worry, students. I have to start the test. This is not a PDF. And why is it not showing on my observer? It is still not showing on. Oh, that's an issue. Students, I don't think so. This gets shown on the. Wait, I'll try it again. But why is it so small? The screen size. Increase the screen. Yeah, time has started, but then this should be visible to you at least. Now, from my observing screen, it's just not visible. How do I increase the font? I have to increase the font first. View, zoom in. Yeah, better. Command plus. A little more. Okay, so now it seems better. So everyone around, we are perfect. Yes, we can adjust our screen browser and fix this. Great, yeah. Chaliye, so hopefully now things will be seen. So let's get started. Where's my pad? This is mouse pad. This is your line pad. Okay. Difference of roots of quadratic. Difference cube round 2. Or else I can simply solve the equations. The first one equation says x is 0 and x is minus 5. Difference of root is 5. Difference of cubes is not 215. No. Second one, can I solve it? Yes. 1 and 6. 1 and 6. The roots are minus 1 and minus 6. Okay. Very good. Oh, I think so. It's doable. The third one. But then can there be multiple ones? Okay, first one is a round 2 question. I've almost done it, but spent a little more time. So I'm closing the chat box, students. Okay, first one, second. Triangle ABC is isosceles, B is right angle, isosceles and a right angle. Oh, that's a 45, 45, 90. Parallel such that this round 2, just because it's a 45, 90, oh, I can mark your questions, right? But I have to. Okay, how many different groups of 3 natural numbers are possible such that all add up to 20 and all are prime numbers? The question is how many, again we might miss up, but then these are only about prime numbers. So probably I'll have to write it down and check. So I marked it. I would rather use a scratch pad. A box contains green, red, total number is equal to factorial number of red ball is twice, which of the following can be possible? The only reason why I'm marking this is the question is saying which of the following options can be possible. So I'll use the options, but then there's a factorial, may be difficult, ignore. What is this? Data sufficiency. If the question can be answered by just 1 or 2. 3 distinct natural numbers, the sum is 12, the product and x, y and so on. Okay, again, some work is needed. 31st December fell on a Sunday. In which year will it next fall on a Sunday again? So 31st December. So 2018 will be +1. 19 will be +2. 2019. 2020 will be +4. 2021 +5. 22 +6. 2023. 2020. Oh, this one. 2023. Manufacturers, this many units assembling one component, stoppage. Okay, this is a little tricky. Also type in the question. So I'll go to the next one. How do I do next? I just click save. Okay, factorial of a number is defined as a product of all natural numbers. Yes, I know that. Find the last 2 digits of n factorial. Last 2 digits of m. M is sum of factorials. Okay, right from 10 factorial onwards. From 10 factorial onwards, the last 2 digits are going to be 0, 0. Okay, so I just need the front ones, right? So this is a doable one. 1, 2 is a 4. That jotting down 3. 2 factorial is not a 4. 2 factorial is a 2. 3 factorial is a 6. 4 factorial 24. 120 only take 20. 720 into 8. I don't know till 6 factorial. I know 720. 720 into 7. Okay, but just the last 2 digits. So that's going to be 40 into 8. That's going to be again a 20 into 9. 9 to the 18. That's going to be an 80. So 10, 13, 10, 13, 1 carry out 10. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Last 2 digits are 13. Okay, 13. Save and next. How many distinct real roots does this have? Data sufficiency, not probably for the first ones. Okay, not probably for the first one. So mark next. Equal number of red, twice total number. Bag B also has equal. 1 bag is picked from random, placed inside, then 1 ball. Okay, probability question, very doable. Long question. So just this time I want to finish it within time. Okay, I can't see the time. So anyways, what is the remainder when 78, 78, 78, 31 times is divided by 35? 35 is 7 and 5. With 5 I know the remainder. Okay, that's just the last digit. That's 3. Okay, I am being now a little smart here. Okay, 78, 78, 38 times. When I divide by 5, the remainder is going to be 3. Nothing much that I can think. So remember the round one, I don't know the complete answer. See, small n is defined as smallest integer. Mod n is absolute value. Smallest integer greater than or equal to. And mod, the difference is 16.5. Then find the range of y. Okay, seems a very, comprehension is not very clear, so leave it. Sum of 3 distinct natural numbers is 51. Which of the following best represents the product of these numbers? Now, for natural numbers, right? Sum, product, and the range is given. So we know when the numbers are very far apart, the product could be less, or when they're close to each other, the product is highest. So close to each other will make it 17, 17, 17. Okay, I'll come to this question. Doable, sort of. It's shifted, its top shifts upwards by the same distance. Okay, review. Each kid received 1, not more than 6. Long question or less, not. I'm not marking. It would take a lot of time. Which of the following cannot be value of the remainder when product of any 3 consecutive 4-digit numbers is divided by 19? Cannot be the value of 3 consecutive 4-digit numbers. Why 19 specifically? 3 consecutive 4-digit number. The numbers can be thought of as a minus 1, a, and a plus 1. Okay, the product of them is going to be a cube minus a. A cube minus a divided. No clue, so chuck. No clue, next. How many numbers in decimal system have equal number of digits when expressed in base 5. I guess that should be base 5 as well as base 7. Equal number of digits. Okay, it's going to take some time, right? Because the digits are not specified. It could be 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit, anything, right? So it's a tricky one. Base system, not my cup of tea, so I'll just leave it. Are divided amongst n children. In how many ways can these marbles be distributed equally? I do not get this question. I think it's a question of just factors. 2,310 marbles are to be distributed equally amongst n children, where n is a number between them. In how many ways can this marble be distributed equally? For how many values of n can the marbles be distributed equally? I can understand in how many ways. So I think so this is just a factor of 2,310, which is 231 into 10. 231 can be divided by 3. 3 sevens are 21. And 7. 3 sevens are 21, 21. So when I factorize it, I get 2 into 3 into 5 into 7 into 11. The number of factors are 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 2s are 32. The number of factors are 32. So I guess in 32 of these ways it should be. I guess that's the meaning of this question. I don't think so. Something else could be a possibility, right? Okay, so a function is defined f1, f2, this, then which of the following is not always true? I can solve it. 1, 2 is given. I can see for the next. So mark for review next. This much, too many base. Itna as a base name. Okay, 3,401 of base x is 1976 of base 10. So 127 of 10 is what in that base x? So that's going to be base that will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 raised to 4. 3x raised to 4. Oh, yes. So that equation will be 3x raised to 4, 4x square plus 1. Okay, and we can solve this. So this is marked. It is doable. I'm skipping next. I'm being slow out over that. Too many DS questions. DS questions are not been asked in CAT these years. Okay, the graph of some function is given below. Okay, so choose which of this. So here now it's just an apparent seeing question, like for example for 1 and for -1. For 1 the value f of 1 is 1. So I'm just taking one value. F of 1 is 1. What is f of -1? F of -1 is also 1. And f of 1 is 1, f of -1 is also 1. And that can be only true for 2. So again, the graph is not very safe. Okay. So n factorial 1, 2, 3 till 13 factorial, m is 4, 5, 14. Which number should be added? Okay, 4, 5. Which number should be added to m so that n minus 1 will divide 13 factorial. Okay, so very new question. Yeah, very new question. I would not get into it in much cases. Okay, a raised to this, where a, b, c, d are this positive integers. D raised to 1 by 6 is the largest number. Then d can be. So I'm raising all of them to 60. Right? The LCM, no, I'm raising all of them to 12. So it becomes a raised to 6, b raised to 4, c raised to 3, d square, and e. Where a, b, c, d, e are distinct positive integers. D raised to 1 by 6 is the largest number. D can be. Okay, so anyways, A, B, C, D are distinct positive numbers. So which of them can be? What's the relation between all the others? A, B, C? Among these numbers, students, there's no relation given between A, B, C, D. I think this should read that these all are equal. No, they can't be equal because this is the largest one. So if you don't make any head or tail out of it, no point spending any time here. But I definitely suspect this question as of now. Amongst A, these, D can be. E is totally independent. C is totally independent. No, makes sense. 7 congruent circles of the largest possible radius and find the ratio of radius of each circle and the side of hexagon. This is very, very comfortable. Well, if the arrange and find the, what is a try? A binary number is said to be try 1 if it has exactly 3 ones. If the third base system questions, friends, this is not a very comfortable third base system question. How many common root to the polynomials and this have a fourth DS question? Not a raised to k raised to 4 divisor. If a raised to k has k raised to 4 divisor, the k is a natural number. Fourth power it means. Which of the following is true? Probably I can do it. Largest possible sphere is kept inside a cube. Then 8 identical spheres of maximum possible volumes are inserted inside the cube near the corners touching the large sphere and the 3 sides. What is the ratio of the volume of the largest sphere and one of the smaller spheres? Okay. Pencil work is required, so I am not doing it. But this is question number 31 and time was okay. I 15 minutes में होना चाहिए था, नहीं हुआ वहाँ पर, ठीक है? Rakhi sending, Rakhis are 5 different colors, 5 different envelopes. R and R dash are the number of ways of sending a Rakhi in the same color and not sending a Rakhi in the same. Which of the following is not correct? A question based upon derangement. I think so. Someone had asked this question either in a group or somewhere else. Okay, 30 seconds. If this, which of the following can take? Finally, a question familiar again. So the first one is factorize at x minus 3, x plus 2, and it needs to be positive. So it will be less than minus 2, greater than 3 strictly. The second one can be factorized as x minus 5 and x plus 4. It needs to be negative, so between minus 4 and 5, strictly between minus 4 and 5. Then which of the following values can x take? So it can be between minus 4 to minus 2, that is the last option, minus 4 to minus 2, or 3 to 5. 3 to 5, so the last one. Okay, so where are we? Still there are 2 more questions. 1 mango, 5 apples, 7. 1 mango, this costs this. Then what is the cost of this? I can surely do this if the equations are comfortable. And probably last, manufactures 2 consumes 10 unit labor, unit consumes 7, 16. If the monthly availability of raw material is restricted to this. I have done the question like this, so I have marked it. Okay, so now we are at 40 minutes. We needed to be just a little more fast over that. Okay. And probably how much have I marked out? 1, I guess 3 screen answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 I have marked out. 5 I have answered, and there are lots of marks. So there's a lot of marks. I'm not going to do all the marks. I'm going to again be very choosy because I've been very slow here. 5. I have to reach quickly to 15. So let's see fast. Should I do this? Get into it. ABC. Okay, I'm just trying out the picture here, right? B, it's an isosceles right angle triangle. ABC, PQ is parallel to BC. PQ is parallel to BC. PQ and RS is parallel to AB. RS. AQRC, RS is parallel to this. So there are 3 triangles, again right angle triangles formed. All of them will be similar, and since all of them are similar, all of them are isosceles right angle triangles, students. Okay. Now I'm not going on the board and doing it. Area of APQ is CRS. The top right are equal and is 1/8 of ABC. Similar triangle, the area is 1/8. If area is 1/8, the side will, the ratio is 1:8. So the sides will be in the ratio 1:, square root of 8, 2√2. Okay, yes, all the sides are in the ratio 1 and 2√2. Big one 2√2, small one 1. AQ, find the ratio of AQ, QR, RC. First and last is 1 and 1, 2√2 minus 2. 2√2 minus 2. So option choice B. Now I don't know how do I explain it to you here. So I'm just saving, going ahead later we'll check it out. Okay. So third, how many prime numbers, right? Adding up. So now I'm okay. Another good advantage of that first 40-minute scanning thrill process. When you approach it with a little open mind, here, don't be just a critique of the process, right? Is I know the level of the paper now. And since I know the level of the paper, I'm more particular about which ones to do, how to do, and so on, right? I know I have a very little margin, right? right? So I'm not going to do like last time, I'll keep coming back or so on, right? Anyway, so here I'm doing. How many groups? Different groups of 3 natural numbers so that all 3 add up to 20 and all are prime numbers. So I'm writing the prime numbers starting with a 2. 2 and then 3 and 5, 7, 7 and 11, 13, 17, 19. Pay attention. 3 numbers. I'll take 2. The other should add up to 18. Can it be 18? Let's see. 3 and 15. No. 5, 3. 5 and 13. Yes. 2, 5 and 13. 18 I want. 7 and 11 also make it 18. Very nice. Okay. And what else? 18. 11 is done. So then that's it. Yeah. With 2 I've got. Now I'm starting with a 3. With a 3, 3 is one of them. So the other should add up to 17. And the only way 2 prime numbers can add up to 17, 17 is odd, mind you, right? The only ways they can add up to 17 is if 2 is used. If 2 is used, then 15 तो नहीं चलेगा. तो ये तो simple हो गया. 5 होगा तो other 2 should add up to 15. So yes, have I got 2, 5, 13? I've already counted. 7 है तो the other 2 should add up to 13. So that's 2 and 11. That also counted. 11 should add up to 9, 2 and 7. Counted. 13 I guess is counted again because there can't be anything else. So I've got 2. How many different groups? 2. Now this is a little risky business, but I'll have to go ahead and mark it. Okay. Wait, where is this saved? Okay. 4th question. A box contains certain number of green, red, blue balls. Total number of balls is, oh, I remember option I have to use. Total number of balls is equal to the factorial of the number of green balls. Okay. Number of red ball is 2 more than number of blue ball. Which one of the following options can possibly be the ratio of number of green to red balls? Green to red balls. Green is the one जिसका factorial use करना पड़ेगा. Okay. So, but this is a ratio. So if I take 5k, let me try first option. Then the green is 5k, red is 57k, and blue ones. The red ball is 2 more than 2. So blue is 5k minus 2. And the total of them, okay, so the total of them should be equal to 5k factorial. When I do the total of them, 67k minus 2. The question is, now, this minus 2 will always be present. If a minus 2 is present, how can the right and left side be equal? That is what we will have to worry. Okay, so it seems a pretty nasty one, right? So I'm going to the next one. X, Y, Z are distinct natural numbers. Sum is 12. Okay, only natural. Okay, so that is one limitation. I want to find the product. So I want to see how many solutions are there. Okay, so let's take the first statement. X into Y is 15. Natural numbers. So the solutions are 1 into 15. And X, Y, Z. Okay, interchangeable. Okay, let's see. 1 into 15. 2, no. 3 into 5. That's it. Okay. 1 into 15 will not be possible because sum has to be 12. So everyone has to be less than 12. 1 into 15 is not possible. If X and Y, one of X and Y is 3 and 5, the sum is 8. And so the other one has to be 4. So I got the product. From the first statement, I get a unique answer, I guess. X into Y, it can't be 1 and 15. Has to be 3 and 5. So 15. And yes, so from the first, I can answer it. So let me read what is 1, 2, 3. If the question can be answered using one of the statement, but not the other. So I'll have to check the second one also now. X, Y, Y, Z, ZX is 47 now. Okay, now this is a nasty one. X plus Y plus Z is 12, and the product X, Y, Y, Z, ZX is 47. Now, will this give me just a unique solution or more? Okay, what do I do with these? Can I do a squaring? Can I do a squaring? So let me do a squaring business. Let's see what will happen. X plus Y plus Z, the whole square is X square, Y square, Z square. No, squaring doesn't help me much. 47 into 2, 94. 144, okay. Plus 2 times, there's no 94, 144. X square plus Y square plus Z square, I got it as 54. Oh, what are the squares? So I'm writing the squares and checking. So the square should add up to 54. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49. If I take 49, the others should add up to 5. 1, 4, and 49 happening. If I take 36, 46, 56, 18, can two squares add up to 18? Not really. No. If I take 25, 29, can two squares add up to 29? 29. No. If I take 16, 54, 44, 44 minus 638. Can squares add up to 38? No. If I take a 9, that will give me 45. Can squares add up to 45? Two squares adding up. Okay. So I get only one solution there, student. 1, 2, and 7. So 1 into 2 is 2, 1 into 7, 7. Why? It doesn't satisfy this 1 into 2. Okay. So this is bad. Fourth question. This is it? Okay. The last 10 minutes mein reh jayega, so I'll come to this question. That's it. Otherwise, not making sense. But this is fifth, not fourth. Fifth question. Okay. What next? Ninth. Okay. Again, DS. How many distinct roots does this quadratic have? The parabola open one. If the value of C is reduced by 1, C is reduced by 1. If the constant term is reduced by 1, the graph shifts downwards. If the graph shifts downward, then it will have one root only. So in the original one, it will have 0 roots. How many distinct real roots does f of x have? Let me again confirm. Ax square plus bx plus c. If c constant term is reduced by 1, you're subtracting a 1, you're moving the graph down, then it is touching. So earlier it was not touching. So it has 0. So you can answer it using first. F of 0 is 3. So at 3 it cuts. At f of 0 is 3. At 0 it is 3 units at the top. And f of 3 it cuts. The moment it cuts once, for the second statement, I could have just one root, or I could have, okay. With the second statement, students, I know the graph at x is equal to 3 is cut, but is it cutting it and going below and again cutting it, or is it just touching and going? I do not know. So using the second one, I cannot answer it. So if the question can be answered by using only one of the statements. Okay, chalo, ek aur aa gaya. Bada tough hai. Okay. What is this? Bag A has equal number of red and blue bags. Bag B has twice the number of total bags, balls as bag A. Okay. A में red और blue equal हैं, x और x. Bag B has twice the number of total, 4x, also as equal. So that's 2x and 2x, red and blue. One ball is picked from bag A and placed inside B. Then one ball is picked from bag B at random and placed inside A. What is the probability that bags A and B now? What is the probability that bags A and B no more have equal number of red and blue? They should not have equal number of red and blue. So if a red has gone, it should not be a red which is coming back. And if a blue has gone, it should not be a blue which is coming back. So it should be red, blue, blue, red. Okay. And what's the question asking you? What is less than half, more than half, insufficient? So let me just do what's the probability of a red from the first half. Okay, and this side. Okay, let me take numbers only directly. The balls are 1, 1, 2, 2 students. Red, blue, red, blue. So from first it is half. Red goes, that becomes 3. And I want a blue. So blue is 2 out of 5. Or first one blue goes half. I don't want a blue, I want a red. So that's again a 2 by 5. So I take half common, or I take 2 by 5. Yeah, so the answer is 2 by 5 less than half. What is the probability that the bags no more have red and blue? It is less than half. Okay, a tough one at that. This 11th question is a very, what was I thinking of? I was thinking of the smart code. Wait. I don't want to divide by 7, students. I don't want to divide by 7. The rule of 7 is a nasty one. Okay, what I wanted to do is number when divided by 35 into some quotient plus remainder. the same number is 5 into some quotient plus remainder में से भी 5 आ जाएगा r 5 आ जाएगा remainder में से some another quotient plus remainder 5 से करेंगे okay 5 से करेंगे वो r होना चाहिए so the 5 into something plus r so the remainder has to end with either 8 or a 3. Okay, I'm doing some smart work. I don't know whether you will be able to just remember. Just try focusing it. When I divide by 5, the remainder is definitely 3. 8, 78, right? The last digit is 8. So when I divide it by 5, the remainder will be 3. When I divide by 35, whatever is the remainder, that divided by 5 also should give remainder 3. 34 by 5 doesn't give 3, 7 by 5 doesn't give me 3, 8 gives me 3. Okay, so now I'm just using that. I'll show it to you on the board if someone reminds me later on. Okay, I did not know Mark 12. Okay, yes, this we had to do. So this we had to do. Where I fallen short of space. Is it okay? Sum of 3 distinct natural numbers is 51. Which are the following best represent? So I said if 17, 17, 17, they cannot be. There will be 16, 17, 18. The product of them. So I'm doing the product, students. 8, 6 are 48. 8 and 6, 14 and 4, 18, 288 into 17. 56, 136, 13, 136, 146, 149. Those are 14, 2, 8, 9, 6. Eight nines are 72, 4 times is 288 into 17. 4896. So it should be less than 4896. I'm taking a guesswork and going ahead with saying it will be. Yeah, all the other options have 96. So I think so that should be a safe bet. Okay. The 14th one I marked. The bottom of a ladder is on the ground at some distance from the wall, while the top of the ladder is resting against the wall at some height from the ground. If the bottom of the ladder is shifted towards the wall by a certain distance A, its top is shifted upwards by the same distance A. How is this possible? I'm wondering. How is the distance going to be same? So this is A reduced, so this is A increased, so the ladder, okay, so this is also A, this is also A, okay. If the bottom of the ladder is shifted away from the wall by the same distance A, the ladder rests completely. So if I move it rightwards by A, it is going to be completely on the ground. What can its length be? First I need a no, what shall we say, a triplet sort of thing. I need a sort of triplet. So I'm going to use options here. 3, 4, 5. What is a multiple of 5 here? 3, 4, 5 is 40. So 3, 4, 5 into 8, 24, 32, 40. So if the first one is 40, 32 less, okay, 34, 24. Now this is pure fluke. You should try this, students. Yeah. So it will form a right angle triangle. The triangle is 24, 32, 40. The base is 32. Now 32, when it reduces and becomes 24, the reduction is 8. 24, when it becomes more by 8, it will become 32. Okay, so that A is 32. Yeah, that's it. The height is 40. I've got it. Rest of it will just be explanation points. Okay, function. Function is defined for whole numbers f0, f1. Which of the following is not always true? Now these worry, not always true. Oh, not always true is going to trouble me. Which of the following is not always true? Should I find the function? Should I find the function or should I just check values? Oh, good. Okay, let me just do it. Okay, these are those scary situations, friends, when you're not very sure of anything, right? So, should I just leave it? 19. That's my timer. That's the timer, 20 minutes left. Okay. So, let's see if we can come back to this. Yeah, base. So, with base as x, the left hand side is 3x raised to 4 plus 4x square plus 1. Okay, and this number is 1976. So, is this factorizable? 3 ones are 3s. So, this is sort of factorizable. Should I factorize it here itself? Yeah. Or should I? 3 ones are 3. So, this will be the factorized form is 3 times x square plus 1 into x square. Or should I factorize it with the 1975? Okay. 3 6 are 18, 3 5s are 15. It is not using the 3, 14, 3x raised to 4 plus 4x squared minus 1975. 1975, 3. A difference of 4 I want. So 25, 7 are 175. Yeah, it can be factorized to 75 into 79. 75 into 79. So this will be 3 times x raised x square. What is it? Plus 79 by 3 x square minus 75 by 3, 25 is 0. X square is 25, so x is equal to 5. The base is 5, students. So now remember from base sections, 5. What is the highest power of 5 that I have in 127? 125. 5 cube is 125. So I would need 125. 1 that is. I don't need a 25. I don't need a 5, 1, 0, 0, and I will need a 2. So the first option. Again, a nice one as such. Yeah, good that it just got it. 15. Where are we? 21. But 21 I did not mark. Should I check these? Okay, no, I'm going only to the ones that I have. Yeah, so this one. Okay, so what was I doing over here? That here I was doing, what did we want? Find the ratio of radius of each circle and the side of the hexagon. Okay, in the corner, you are going to get a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So the circles are tangentials. At tangent, draw perpendicular. The radius of the circle, find the ratio of radius. So if the radius of the circle is side opposite 60 is R. Side opposite 60 is R. Yes, it's hexagon 60. Yes, side opposite 60 is R. Side opposite 30 will be R by root 3. So R by root 3. Twice of that, 2 by root 3R plus 2R. So, and radius. So that is going to be 2 plus 2 root 3 is 2 root 3. Okay, let me map it up correctly. 2 by, take a common 2, I will get with the 1 plus root 3 is 2 root 3. First one, 2 plus 2 root 3 is 2 root 3, the first one. Now these are same, just to save time, students, since the test is going on now, I'll just come back and if you need, I'll explain that later. This try one, I have no sense. Okay, so 29. A raised to k has k raised to 4 divisors. K is a natural number, okay. Number of factors, and which of the following is true? Okay, let's see. If A and K are 1, all of them, the first number is 1. 1 has how many divisors? Only 1, which is k raised to 1. I guess that's okay. A raised to k is greater than 210. Why should that be greater than 210? Because we just saw one. One has 1 raised to 1 is 1. 1 has 1 raised to 4, 1 divisor. Right? K is a natural number. So the first one itself rules out the second and the third. The first. Okay, let's see some other number which has, if K is 2, 2 raised to 4 is 16. 16 divisors. 2 raised to 4 has 2 raised to 4 is 16 divisors. K I have taken it as 2. Some square should have 16 divisors. So that number could be, and A could be anything. A could be any prime number raised to 8. I guess only one should buy only one. Which of the following is true? Come, let's. One is there. Now, if one is there, if K is greater than or equal to 2, I'm checking the third option. First one is K is 1. Third option, if K is greater than equal to 2, so let's take 2. 2 raised to 4. 2 raised to 4 is 16 divisors are there. 16 divisors are there. Okay. Then for some number to have 16 divisors, and the number is A square has 16 divisors. So if it has 16 divisors, it would be prime raised to 15, which is not possible, or it could be prime cube, another prime cube. 4 fours are 16, okay, or it could be prime cube, but it can't be a cube because it has to be a square. K is 2, A square cannot be of this form. 16 can be factorized as 15, 2 into 8. Okay. Not making much sense. I think only one should be the answer, but I'm not very confident here. Right? So now, puzzle here. Okay, so what is this? 29. 30. This question is like that of a square. Right? In the corner, okay, pay attention to this. I'm trying to prove. What is the ratio volume of the sphere? It is a 3D equivalent of a square, students. Yeah? So let me think. Give me a moment. Largest possible sphere, the 8 spheres of volume kept near the corner. What's the ratio of the volume of the largest sphere? Let's take the cube has a side of 1. So the large sphere will have a diameter of 1. The cube has side 2, diameter 2, radius 1. The volume of larger sphere will be 4 by 3 pi. And for the smaller sphere now, the sphere touches the sphere. So there is one radius of 2. 2 will go to the side. Another place 2 is going. There's a box of x, okay, x minus 2. X minus 2, x minus 2, x minus 2, 3 times. So that is root 3 times x minus 2 will be equal to x plus 2. Okay. Root 3x. Now I'm at a little loss. How do I explain it to you, students? I have to just finish out this. So I'm just doing this. So x common root 3 minus 1, 2 plus 2 root 3 over 3 minus 1. X I have got. So volumes will be cube of this. So what the numbers are also so pretty bad. Now, so I'm factorizing it. 3 minus 1, that is a 2. 2 will cancel out. I will have to 1 plus 3 into 3 plus 1. The square of it will be 1 and 4. 4 plus 2 root 3. And cube of it. Cube. So if I want to cube it, 4 cube is 64. 4 cube is 64 plus 3 into 4 square, 48, 2 root 3 plus 12 into 4, 48 into 3, 48 into 3, 144 plus 22, 208 and all. Not able to get students. Not able to get this. The theory is right, but I could not get to the option choice. Okay. So Rakhi sent. Will I have time for this? Okay. Yes, I'll have time for 31, and I'll have. Okay. Derangement we have seen. So let's solve this. Rakhis of 5 different colors. There are 5 envelopes of 5 colors. R and R dash are the number of ways of sending a Rakhi in the same colored envelope and not sending a Rakhi in the same color. If all Rakhis have to be sent in the same colored envelope, there's only one way. Red goes in red, blue goes in blue, green goes in green, and so on. Okay. Sending a Rakhi in the same. And so R dash is not sending. R dash is the rearrangement. Okay, so this R is not defined. So let's look at the third option. 3 Rakhis are sent in the same colored envelope. So those 3 goes in the same colored envelope. Those 3 can be selected out of 5 and 5C3 ways. Okay, now they can go only in one way. The other 2 Rakhis are left, they have to go in wrong way. So they can be done only in one way. And the total probability is 120. What is total? Total is 5 factorial. Any Rakhi can go anywhere, right? So 5C3 is 5 into 4 into 5C3 is 10. 5C2, 10 by 120, that is 1 by 12. Doesn't seem, it's 3 by 5. So let's take 4, R dash is 4. 4 Rakhis go in 4 wrong colored this, right? So now a derangement I've forgotten. 2 was one way of deranging, 3 had 2 ways of deranging, and 4 had 9 ways of derangement. Okay? Yes, 4 had 9 ways of derangement. 4 Rakhis go in wrong colored envelope, they can be 9 ways. 1 goes in correct one, that which one out of the 5 can be selected in 5 ways. 9 into 5 divided by 120, which is 9 by 24. Okay, so this one I can get. Okay, so one more I got. Chalo, let's see. Yeah, this equation one. 1 mango, 5 apples, 7 bananas cost me 84. 1 mango, 7 apples, 10 bananas cost me 140. What is the cost of 9 mangoes, 23 apples, 30 bananas? So what option? I see 23 is a pretty unique one here. Okay, 23, or for that matter, even 30. But then, okay, should I do 9 is 9, 23, 5, 7 when I subtract. I'm seeing what combination. Yeah, you also try the combination. 7 when I subtract 16, not possible. Subtract the 7, 9, not possible. Okay, it needs a subtraction somewhere. Okay, so I'm going at the P and Q way. P plus Q should be 9. 5P plus 7Q should be 23. So 5P, 5Q, 45, subtract. Q, 2Q is equal to 22 minus 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So Q is minus 11. It's good that we go the PQ way. Okay. Q is minus 11. And P plus Q should be 9. Q is minus 11. So P is 20. Oh, this is a huge. The combination is 20 times the first equation minus 11 times the second equation. 20 times the first, minus 11 times the second. Let me check for the others. 25s are 100. 11 sevens are 77. The difference is 23. 27s are 140 minus 110. The difference is 30. So the answer is 20 into 84. 81680 minus 11 times the second. 11 fours are 44. 11 ones are 11 and 4 15. 1254. The difference is 672 and 426. 426. 426 is this one. Okay, and one more question. Okay, this will not finish in 51 minutes. It will not finish in 51 minutes if I do a thorough one. Right, so I'm just stopping. I don't know what we have done now. Okay, so we have got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 we have done. Maybe 1 or 2 more could have possibly been done. That's it. I hope it gives the answer that they have. This last one, students, it's a graphical way to solve. Do that. Okay, I hope it's submitting. It will submit on its own, right? Yeah, I guess. Let it go on its own. We'll relax for 10 seconds. None of you have vanished, okay? Surprising. Okay. The next section will be clicking OK, you will not be allowed to attempt. Are you sure you want to? Okay. So screen sharing is closed. So again, okay, so this is the score. Now, okay, what do I do? I have to plus 44. 16 attempts, 15 corrects. Okay, I'm not, okay, can it be increased? Yeah, yeah. Now I don't know how this matches up, students. Oh, that is a, I don't know what this means. SWOT analysis and all that. Okay, where are we? You can, I've sent you one file in Telegram. Okay, thanks Chetna. You can see an application window. We done this, time started, control plus, browser, trained out. Okay, I don't know what the 44 means out over here, right? But yeah, if you ask me how is the test is a decently tough one. The test is a pretty tough one. A couple of things you can go through the difficulty analysis for them. Yeah, these analyses are not. It's best is when you know a percentile or so on. Otherwise, we would not figure out too much here, right? So probably Rohit can do the analysis at his own leisure, whatever this is. But then I think so. Look, each one of you gets something from the process. It's not about I am recommending the process. It is very much about, all I'm trying to say is when you take the test, you need to have a approach, a defined approach. You cannot just say, hey, listen, I'll jump headlong into it and I'll keep doing whatever I have to do. That will not work. That will not work, students. Okay, so you need to be a little careful. Pick your own learning, students. If you have seen me doing something wrong, maybe just seek, okay, maybe this is what I would not do. But then be very clear. Have a very clear agenda in those times, what that is. On question number 5, is it? Okay. Okay, so I guess, okay, question wise, something we could figure out here. Like question number, now these are, okay, okay, question number 5, not sure. Okay, if it is this question. Okay, this, okay, I wasted time. Yeah, because again, the funda is, and I did not mark it, right? No, I did not mark it. Or did I? I don't know. I'm not, okay, now I got, you know, it's the test. I don't remember this correctly if I did this up. First one I got, second option, I was getting one option, the sum, but then, why is it 50? I did not get 50. I got 54. Oh my God, I was right on the track. If you look at the options, I got x square plus y square plus z square. And I got it as 54. I commit such silly things. Therefore, I'm saying it's a very small gap between this and the next one. You know, you have seen me. Now, if 36 square is not known, you know, tell yourself you will not study another topic till the time you're not good with this. Okay, the last one, you know, this one. I should have got that. I don't know why I got stuck over that. And then if there's some questions that you want to discuss, feel free. What I'm saying is, look here. There's a corner, a circle is put in. You remember, this is a two-dimensional part of it. Do we know that this is the center? Do we know that if I place another circle over here, I know that this is a right-angled triangle. This is a right-angled triangle. And what is this is capital R minus small r. This one here is capital R minus small r, and this is capital R plus r. Right? Now, you just, or rather, I just needed to make this into a three-dimensional thing. So this right angle that, or rather let me take this as this square that I'm getting here, this square in the three-dimensional thing, because it's a sphere, will become a cube. So in my sheets, I wish I could have shown you, students. I took the outer one as 2. I thought, okay, let me do it this way. R minus R. This thing is that side of the cube. This is side of the cube, and diagonal of the cube is R plus R. The only difference is here it's a square and a diagonal, there it's a cube and a long diagonal. And I know the relation between these is root 3. So if I would say root 3 times R minus R is equal to R plus R. Okay, so from here I get R into root 3 minus 1 is equal to R into root 3 plus 1. So have I got the ratio of the radii? Yes, I have got the ratio of the radii. I got it till this ratio. Now the question is asking volume ratio. So I just need to cube this. In fact, I even rationalized this. Okay, I got some error. I got a 2 number. I got a 2 in the numerator. So that is where I went wrong. Look, now if I would have just paused and I would have just thought it this way, I could have probably made it, right? So if we rationalize it and then cube it, so that is the ratio that we get. Okay, cat aspirant. Okay, let me check that answer. It's on public request, so let's do. And I'm just checking the answer. You'll be right, cat aspirant. Why? So that question is, if I remember right, that question is very much towards the end. Mensuration question. Why isn't it opening? It's not opening as of now. Okay, 10 minutes, how can I spend in that in one question? Something. Yes, but the paper I wouldn't be very worried about. Yeah, the paper is a tough one. All I want to see is I hope I haven't done any difficult question or so on. So if we look at this, I don't know if the screen is. Yeah, make best with whatever you can do. So status is skip. The exclamation is skip, correct. So medium, easy, done, medium, skip, easy, done, medium, done. I just want to see it. I hope I've not done any difficult one. And also keep a tab on the time. But then, what is this time? I don't know. 8 minutes, why would I have taken on the question? 8 minutes. But this time looks really suspect. 8 minutes I would not have taken on this. Okay, 2, 15, 10. Medium, difficult, I've skipped. Okay, 1 easy I have skipped. 2 easy I have skipped here. Easy ones I don't think so. They are as easy. Okay, yeah, that are done. Students, enough. We are now needlessly wasting time. Let me get to the chat box. So that's it, students. And this I can keep doing for any number of tests that you want if it helps you. But I think so after a couple of tests, the utility value of it was less. What was the PNQ in Mango? And there's 20 and minus 11. Oh, you're asking what was PNQ, as in the theory part of it. I'm sure these are things we've done in the class. Okay, so if there is something pressing, please, student, you'll have to try it. This is okay, it doesn't come easily. You'll have to streamline it. If I would have done my first round in 15 minutes, I could still have saved that 5 minutes. Remember that 5 minutes that I spent in that first round, it was 40 minutes were remaining. That 5 minutes is a waste of time. I was being very slow over that. That could have added a question. Learn back and you steal 1, 2 questions more. And when I used to do test taking, whenever students ask me about test taking, what was my message? Have a benchmark. You have a benchmark now, you can read 16 questions. Take any paper, read 16 questions. Stay at this point. Don't race ahead. In fact, try to say, can I finish these 16 questions in 55 minutes, in 52 minutes, 50 minutes? Once you do that, then go to the next level of, let's say, 18, 19 questions. Okay, that is how your strategy will improve. There's no point, students, of just racing it. I'll give you an analogy. Let's say in the gym you go. Yeah, you lift weights. What do? You go with an idea, hey, listen, I need to lift what 70 kgs, 80 kgs on day 1. No, that's a goal. But that is not what you do. Probably you start lifting with 20, 25, 30, and once you are able to do that, you stay at that level till the time you will say, hey, this is any day I can do. Next, you will implement it. Anything, sports, anywhere. That is how you go ahead. So have that plan. Stay at the plateau. What's the point of one day lifting 80 kgs and next day sitting in your hands? Oh, my hands are aching. Next day you can't even lift 50. That is what happens when your scores goes up, down, up, down. No confidence level is generated. So stay at the place. Get plateaued over there. It should become a non-issue. I can do that even if you wake me up anytime. Then go to the next step. I hope you get that. Okay. Analysis, I'll have to do it one full session in that way. First, let me explain the Divyanshu first. Yeah. So this is what was given to me. This is what was given to me, Divyanshu. M plus 5A plus 7B is 84. M plus 7A plus 10B is 114. And I needed to get 9M plus 23A plus 30B. And it's obvious that you are going to do some combination of these. I'm saying let the first equation be into P, second equation be into Q, and let's add them. So when I add them, will I get P plus QN? P plus Q times N. Okay, what will I get for A? 5P plus 7Q. And then I'll look again how I wasted 10 seconds maybe here. I'll tell you how. And something I'll get. So do I know this P plus Q has to be 9? This P plus Q has to be 9. And this 5P plus 7Q has to be 23. 5P plus 7Q has to be 23. If you solve this, you will get P is equal to 20, Q is equal to minus 7. I went ahead and solved it. This is the P and Q. Once you do this 20, where I wasted the 10 seconds, I took this 20 and I was confirming. 25 is 100 minus 77. Is it 23? It has to be. That is where I got the equation. I only needed to confirm to the last one. 20 to 7 is 140 minus 110 would become 30. Divanshu, hope this is P and Q you have got. Yes, CAT aspirant, that is my, what shall I say, my excuse of not doing as great on a live session. Because I do talk a lot, I do have to explain. It's not the same thing as one will sit in an exam and do it calmly and peacefully, right? And don't forget that there is enough added pressure on me even to perform. You know, performance issues, just as you have in terms of it being a test, even I do have in terms of you all are bright students. Yeah, and for me to do in that case, right? So, but nonetheless, as long as each one of you learn something from the process is good enough. The marks doesn't matter, right? Okay, so the Divyansh has got it. Rohit Kumar, the analysis part, I'll take up a session if needed. But once a few tests are done, maybe this week only. The analysis is going to be like what I did now. Spend another 1 hour on this test, going through those questions. Like this, the sphere one I said. First, go through the questions that you attempted and you got wrong. Remember that AGC natural number adding up to 12. I got it wrong purely because of calculation error. Now that is because of rustiness. You not doing lots of practice. I'm not doing a lot of practice. Test taking, those squares, cubes that you should know. So go through those questions. You know, that was one question where A raised to 1 by 2, B raised to 1 by 3. I did not make any sense out of it. Go to the solution, see what it is that I was missing out of it. So those are things that you would need to do. First, with all the questions that I did now, there are almost 10 odd questions that I have not done here. So probably I need to go back and check those 10 questions. How could I identify that it could have been an easy one? You can't do for all the 3 sections. And so take section tests. Take section tests as many as you can rather than a 3-hour test. 3-hour test you'll only need to take to build your stamina. Okay, so take that periodically. The 3-hour section test, but for you to go spurts ahead, for you to experiment, for you to analyze, take section tests only. It helps a better in that sense. Okay, chalo, let's send detail of a live time sectional on Telegram. Please take it for tomorrow. Okay, Ikshit, I'll not have a look at it. I'll do it tomorrow as it is. Okay, not to worry. I'll do it tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow 8:30, I'm going to do a very similar session. Nothing much new. You have got the idea. You can just see whether it works. You know, the rough edges, you can smoothen it out. Even me, since this year, this is the first test I took, maybe I would also be a little more alert, little more on my things. Yes, I have logged in from your account, Rohit Kumar. Yeah. I'll log out. Give me a minute. Where am I here? Log out. Yes, I have logged out, Rohit Kumar. Chalo, let's wind up. Now you are leaving here.